Here we go. So first things first, guys. I want to say a big thank you to for all the support that you've given me. I released a video a few weeks ago saying we got to 200 subs, and I was celebrating that. We gave away 75 KVC. We're 30 subs away from 500 subs now. That is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I did say I'll give away 200 KVC when we get to 500 subs. I'm a man of my word. So 30 more of you. That's all we need, and we're there. We can give away some VC. But today we're going to talk about Triple Threat Offline and how it's gone from the most pointless mode, really, in the game to maybe being one of the most relevant and rewarding modes in this game now. The last 3 rewards that they've released are Embry, Byron, Beck, and I'm going to call him Terry Dishwasher because I have no idea how to pronounce his name, so he will be Dishwasher for the rest of this video. And those 3 rewards are fantastic. I've played about 60 games total to get all 3 of those cards. Let's have a quick look at Embry first. As you can see, he's still my starting centre, by the way. I think there's better centres in the game, obviously Anthony Davis, etc. But he can still hold his own. He's top 10, probably still top 5, I think, as far as centres go. Mikhail's probably ahead of him. There's probably a few cards, but not many, right? And you know, for a 3-week-old TT Offline free card, I mean, you just can't go wrong, really. Driving layup 92. Mid-range 88, his 3-point shots is 76, but he knocks down from corners. Standing dunk and driving dunk 97, ball handle 86. Good blocks, a ridiculous rebounding stats, and decent speed again for a centre. He moves really, really well. Lateral quickness is decent. Badges, let's get into it really quickly. He's got 12 Hall of Fame badges, including Acrobat, Intimidator, Rebound Chaser, Showtime. I mean, he's fantastic. He's got all the badges that you would need. I'm not going to go into it in too much more detail, Clamps, Heart Crusher, etc. But yeah, really good card. Again, for a free card, he's held his own for a while now as well. Byron Beck kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit, I will be honest, but I think he's up there with both the other cards, I think. I think Dishwasher's probably a little bit better than him, but he holds his own against Embry for sure. As someone who's 6'9", he's basically a better Aaron Gordon. That's how I see him. He's a way, way better Aaron Gordon, who was a limited reward that came out, 2 weeks ago, that we ground out for a whole month for. So, driving layup 90, 3-point shot is an 86, standing dunk and driving dunks at 85. That's pretty good. Defense is decent, rebounding is elite, and his speed is pretty good as well. Getting into his badges, I have added some badges. I'll let you know which ones they are. But Hall of Fame, he comes with catch and shoot, corner specialist, break starter, heart crusher, rebound chaser, brick wall. He's just a great, great card. Dimer is what I added to him. That is one badge I added to him, but he comes with clamps, intimidator, etc. And then there's one other badge I added to him, which is quite significant, quick first step as well, is range extender. That's what I added to him. You might think it's weird, but why not? If I'm getting all these free cards, I might as well spend my MT upgrading them rather than dropping 300,000 MT on a new card. So Beck is great. I ran a gameplay on him a couple of days ago. Check that out. He's fantastic. And then we've got Dishwasher, who has basically changed the game. I mean, people have stopped grinding for Kawhi because of this card. He's basically Kawhi, but with a bonus. I don't know what 2K were thinking here. I'm really glad that they released this card. And like I said, it took me 44 games to get him, which is significantly quicker than grinding out 40 levels of XP. But let's have a quick look at the card. 94 driving layup, 93 3-ball, 85 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, good handles, decent defense, 94 perimeter defense is fantastic. Really good speed. It's basically going to be at 99 with a shoe and a coach. I might actually chuck a shoe on him. And then, you get into his badges. And again, I've added Dimer to him, nothing else. But he comes with catch and shoot, corner specialist, intimidator, contact finisher, fast break finisher, showtime, quick first step, and Hoff range extender as volume shooter as well, and then he comes with all the other badges that you'd want. Like I said, Dimer was the only thing missing, which I had to pick up. But, he's a fantastic card. He really, really is a good card. And I don't know what 2K were thinking. But what I think we should do is we should take these 3 cards online, just run a free TT Offline reward squad in maybe TT Online, see if they can compete at that level, see if they can get us sort of a run on the board or something like that. Because the rewards are fantastic. They really are good. And I think everyone's going to be paying a lot more attention to TT Offline. Now, I'm not going to tell you a method. I'm not going to tell you a method because this is hilarious what's going on in the community right now. If you go on Twitter right now, we'll see recent videos that most YouTubers have posted. They're basically roasting people for posting methods on TT Offline. Guys, it is completely random. I'm just going to let you know what happened with me. So I played about 250 games without getting any of the rewards. I was running a lower overall. I was like running emeralds to try and get sort of better matchups on TT offline, get through it quickly. I then realized a new method, which I posted 2 days ago, to get through these games in a couple of minutes. So go check that video if you want. But I was running Wade, Cam, and Zion. All had diamond contracts. So, you know, it just made it quicker to get through it and less expensive. So I think the key with that is I was getting through games really quickly. So I was testing the vault a lot more often. So I think within 60 games, I was just like, before maybe I was opening the vault every sort of 4 minutes. Now I'm opening the vault every 2 minutes. And I think that has helped. Obviously, the more vault opens you get, the more likely you are to get the reward. So let's jump into Triple Threat Online. Let's see if these guys can hold their own. So this looks like the perfect lineup to test this against. I actually compared Beck to Gordon earlier. I think Beck is a better version of Gordon. And Embry, you know, Boogie's one of those centers that, you know, would be considered better than Embry. Obviously, he's got range extender and things like that. AI is fantastic in TT Online as well. So this should be quite a good test of these 3 free cards. I mean, it's kind of crazy that you can build a squad like this. I do wonder. Look at Beck straight away. Look at that. Immediately. Oh, that's a terrible pass. I do wonder what 2K think. There's Embry getting a good defensive highlight as well. He got bailed. Yeah, stuck behind this defender. He's going to knock that down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not great at this game, by the way. If you watch this before, I'm not going to do these cards justice. I wonder what 2K thinks of the general reaction to the dishwasher card, because people saying, you know, that they're not going to go for Kawhi. It's a problem for 2K. That is really a problem for them, you know. I do think that they might have reduced the odds on you picking up that card. When he first dropped, there seemed to be a lot of people that were pulling him within sort of 5-10 games. And then it just seemed like anyone who was sort of intentionally trying to get him, especially sort of YouTubers, streamers. I mean, Denver, go check out his YouTube channel, but he streamed for 16 hours straight and didn't pull him. So I do think that they probably changed the odds to make it a lot more difficult because of the reaction that people had to the card. But it's just very strange that they've released this card. I don't really know what to make of it. These guys are defending really well. I'm not used to their releases yet. I mean, it's going to be tough. Pull that one. Okay, there we go. Dishwasher knocking down a shot. I just think it's very strange. I'm really surprised that they have released this card. And Embry as well. You know, Embry was really, really popular again. I think he stopped a lot of people. I think they thought that because he's 6'8", he won't be that popular. And people would still drop money on cards like Boogie and AD and all of these cards that were coming out at the time, Embiid. But he just played so much better than his kind of stats and his attributes suggested. And I think it's a similar thing with this dishwasher. I think they thought, you know, he would just be just another card, like one of those old time cards that, you know, would just kind of won't be very popular. He's not very well known. I don't think they expected people to have that reaction, that he's like probably the best card in the game right now. And that is the reaction. That is general consensus right now, that he is the best card in the game. And like I said, so much so that it might have ruined their kind of centerpiece game mode. Bad shot from Beck. We are playing well here, though. Maybe we'll skip to the end. If he knocks us down, maybe we're not playing so well. Okay, we got lucky there. Let's skip to the end. You know, we're 5-1 on the board. I want to try and get to, you know, I want to complete the board, basically. So that's 4 wins that we need. I want to see if I can do it with this squad. We should be able to do that. And yeah, the cards are definitely good enough to make it happen, as long as I don't play like that. This guy's playing really good defense. You know, we're struggling to find a way through here. So maybe we might not even win the first game. He's playing very good defense. Let's see if we can get a step back on him here. Pull that. Okay, cool. I'm not greeted. His shot is really quick. I really struggle with quick releases. I struggle a little bit with D Wade. I literally picked up that KD and sold it back because I just couldn't get his release down. He's got that quick release. I think if you master it, it's going to be unstoppable. Great defense from Embry. Defensively, these 3 cards feel really, really strong. Opponent knocks down a 3 there, but they do feel really strong. Like, I think it's probably, you know, the best thing about these 3 cards, and I think the one thing that they all have in common is, look at the speed on him. Get a fade away there. Bang. Okay. It's going well. It's going well. We've got to be careful here that we don't just give up this game, because I feel like we should win it. I think we are playing better. Try and get a little bit more on board defense. Oh, that's a great contest. Okay, cool. See if we can counter here. Oh, I'm going to hit this. Bang! From half court. Okay, he's good. You can see I'm not great with the card, but he's basically carrying me right now. That's how good the card is. I mean, yeah, they played really, really well. So that's 1 down. So we're 6-1 now. Let's see if we can get the other 3 wins. I mean, it'll be fantastic if we can do that. Again, just running 3 free cards, you know, that were relatively easy to obtain. You know, no 6-week grinds. You know, no playing every weekend. You know, no sweating on unlimited for 3 or 4 weeks to get that reward. It just is really straightforward. I mean, this stuff is really straightforward to get these cards. I'm really excited to see what the next one is now. Okay, so this is a tougher lineup than the last one. I mean, we've got Wade and Reddish in there. That Jeremy Grant as well, especially for TTO. I mean, he's like Rudy-esque, like Rudy Fernandez, like in terms of the way he dunks the ball. He really can be unstoppable in this game mode. I've played a few games where people have literally just ran to the rim and run through 2 of my players with Jeremy Grant and dunked the ball. So this should be an interesting game. Obviously, you know, Wade and Reddish are 2 of the best cards in the game. And there we go. We're finally greening a shot. Very, very good. Like, really, really happy with that. And that, yeah, I'm starting to get used to it. I'm not used to it yet. I don't think I'm at that point now where I can be confident that I'll green every shot. I need to get into freestyle and run with that card for a bit. And that defense, Beck's defense is elite. It really is elite. In the post, I'm lagging horribly here, by the way. That's why I just ran off the court. I literally couldn't move my players. Throughout all of this, I've been lagging. Like, I can't get quick first step activated because I can't. The input delay is stopping me kind of activating it. But it's okay. We'll kind of push through it. 2K do need to sort this out, to be honest. At this point, I mean, I really should be lagging. I've got one of the fastest connections in the UK. I'm hardwired. I mean, why am I lagging? Either way, I feel like we've got off to a good start here. Not like that. And he finishes strong. That Beck is fantastic. So underrated. Out of the 3 cards, he's just horribly, horribly underrated. This guy is just literally paint sitting and daring me to shoot. We've got rage on Beck. Let's just knock this down. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Again, not green, but he knocks it down. He's consistent. It's just, look, Beck's played amazing defense. You know, if you see my video, why is this guy pausing? If you see my video on Beck, you'll see how good he can be. He's not performing as well because of the input delay. But, you know, he can run the rim like the best of them. He's got a good shot. Obviously, if you add range extender, it gets better as well. But defensively, I mean, he just plays at an elite level in every game. And look, talk about elite defense. Look at Embry there. That's a free card that's 3 weeks old. Absolutely amazing. I just know he's going to leave Beck open again. Look, you can just see it. Look at where he's standing. Oh, that's a bad release. So it goes in, though. I need to get these releases down for sure. But, I mean, this guy is just testing these guys. You know, it's just letting me shoot. It's just testing me, really, to see if I can shoot. I'm not very good at it, so it's probably not a bad judgment call, but either way, look at Beck all over him. Look at him all over him. He's just got nowhere to go. What a fantastic card he is. He really is a terrific card. This has definitely been a tough game. I think this guy knows what he's doing. Oh, my goodness me. This guy knows what he's doing, and, you know, he's got good cards. He's got Wade. He's got Reddish. So this is a really good test for these guys. I think we need to find it. We need to knock down to 3 here. I might look for Dishwasher here in the corner. That's not quite in the corner, but we'll pull that. Okay, 3. Okay, I'm fairly confident we've won this game now. Let's just wrap this up. Did we go for the logo again here? Step back and pull that. Oh, he's so good. My goodness me, is he a good card. I mean, you know, he's up there with Wade in terms of use. I'm not massively consistent with Wade's shot, and I'm not massively consistent with his. But they feel very similar to me in terms of how dominant they can be, especially offensively. When you've got Embry and Beck either side of him, they can be very, very difficult to stop. So we're 7-1 now, and we get this matchup. I mean, it's a good matchup, obviously. You know, Kemp's good, really good budget card. Mikel's definitely one of the best budget point guards in the game. I mean, there's people that genuinely consider him a top 10 point guard in the game. But that Zion's going to cause problems for this guy. He might be really good. It's just that faults, really, that we've got to watch out for. That's a good start. I'm telling you, look at the defense that this team plays. Well, that's not clever. We left faults open for a second there, but he didn't take it. He will try and take this. That's ours. Oh, come on. That's a steal. All right. I'm going to skip forward a little bit, I think, on this one because that's great defense. Because I'm expecting this to be a blowout. Not if we do stupid things like that. I may have underestimated my opponent here because he kind of knows what he's doing. I'm going to pull this. Limitless range or what? I mean, yeah, I mean, he might as well be standing in the corner knocking down a 3 when he's standing on the halfway line. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, this game got super toxic. Yeah, I mean, the guy started pausing. I think he was saying something on the bar. I don't know, he was muted. Either way, we're going to finish this now. I just want to knock down a 3 and get out of this game, to be honest. That should be... I'm going to pull this. All right, wasn't the best shot in the world, but I'm kind of glad that's over. Stop being toxic, guys. Like, what are we doing here? It's a video game. So we only need one more win, and then we basically, you know, run the board. I think we'll be 5-1, yeah. So we'll be 9-1 if we win this game. Again, free cards, guys, and really achievable cards. I think it has to be our priority now. Like, you know, if they're going to keep releasing cards like this, it has to be a priority to get that card in TT offline, you know, every week or every month or whenever they update those cards. It's got to be. These cards are just, you know, they're top 10 cards in the game. So we've got like a budget lined up to kind of finish this off. But even with this, it's kind of funny because Kawhi's like, I think he's like 30k. I think Bosch is about 40k. Morant's obviously free. But it's still 70k on the other side. And if you look at my team, which is free versus that team, it really puts in perspective, you know, how good these cards are and how much value you can get out of them. And just to build a team like this out of free cards, it's really, really, really incredible. Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay, he put the dribble moves on me there. Let's see how this goes. As the games go on, I find myself using Dishwasher more and more. He's open there. Yeah, let's pull that. Yeah, I find myself using him more and more offensively. I mean, he can be unstoppable. And like I said, I don't think I'm playing particularly well with him. I'm on a bit of a delay here. I don't really know his shot. This guy's trying to hit fadeaways now. I think he's a bit rattled by that half-court shot from Dishwasher there. You know, I'm not playing particularly well with him, but again, he's just kind of carrying me. Embry and Beck are doing what they need to do. Let's see if we can find a way through here. Let's try and be patient. This is something I've learnt recently. That's Embry putting on the moves. That's my centre putting on those dribble moves, by the way, just so you know. Oh, he's missed a wide open shot there. Good rebound. It's tradition, isn't it? Let's pull this with Dishwasher. I just cannot green with this guy. I need to get used to his shot, but again, he's just hitting everything. So I think every game we played so far, he's hit like a limitless 3 to end the game. So that's it. That's 9-1. We've run the board. Couldn't be any happier with that. Like, you know, obviously I've spoken in depth about how good these cards are. If a TT offline reward pops up, guys, go and get it. I'm announcing later today who the guest is on the podcast on Sunday. If you guys, you know, want to make this game way, way easier for yourself by ensuring you always have loads of MT, that you're not spending money and doing all of these things, there's one guy in our community that, you know, is a cut above everyone else in the advice that they give out. That person is on the podcast this Sunday. I am going to announce it later today. I'm super, super excited about it. Please join us for that. And guys, like I said, 30 subs. If you drop a sub now, all we need is another 29. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I hope it gave you some guidance on what to do with TT Offline moving forward. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys.